Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Barfield and I am a homeschooling mama to a rising second grader and kindergartner, and we have just finished up our first year of homeschooling as of the time that you are seeing this video, and we are about to move into summer school. We are year-round homeschoolers. I just find that it makes it a little bit more flexible for us. We're able to take more breaks or bigger breaks throughout the year if we're able to just kind of continuously school. So we are going to be moving into about a 5-week summer school. We're going to be doing a unit study that's 5 weeks long. That's why I'm calling it 5 weeks. And then we'll take maybe 2 or 3 weeks fully off for summer. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that we are in that transition period from school finishing and now we want to move into summer school. So for me, I think the thing that will help us moving into summer school is doing a reset of our homeschool room. Definitely need to organize some stuff, definitely need to clean up some art projects and store those away for later or decide what we're gonna keep or get rid of. But also I've gotten some things off Amazon to either hang on the walls or help us organize better or all of the above, right? So I'm gonna share with you what that process looks like resetting our homeschool. Some of it might be me talking to the camera, some of it might be me doing voiceovers, I think, but just kind of wanted to share with you what that whole process looks like. I'm still unsure of what I wanna do with our homeschool closet, so I might run to Target later today to get a bookcase for in there to organize. I haven't really decided yet. So that may or may not be included in this video, but if it doesn't make it into this video, I'll share with you in a later date in another video. But I'm gonna stop rambling and flip this camera around so you can see me in action. First off, I wanted to share with you guys some things I did get off Amazon. So I got these magnetic hanging posters that I've got these beautiful posters that I want to hang on the wall that I can then use these and I can swap out the posters because they're magnetic and not permanent. This came in a 2-pack set, so I'm going to be putting up some posters today. Also, my dog kindly chewed up our old alphabet poster that was on the wall over here. You probably saw it if you saw my old homeschool room tour. So I needed to get another alphabet for the wall, and I actually got this. I just thought it was a little cuter. It's a little smaller because only really my youngest needs to really reference this chart. However, I liked this one specifically because my oldest is still really trying to hone her print, and I liked that it had the writing lines on it, so if she needed reference and she needed to look up real quick and make sure she was, you know, making her lowercase k correctly, I thought this would be helpful. So I'm going to put that somewhere where both of my girls can see it when they're working in this room. Another thing I got was a teacher resource. So this is like burlap look to it, and you can hang cards in it. So I have a weekly rhythm cards that I actually created on Canva that we can use this for, and it'll just be easier for me to swap them out as our day's schedule changes. And I thought this was cute and neutral and could grow with us. I also got this really clean, just mid-modern century looking clock for the wall because my oldest is now focusing on learning analog time, not just digital. But also, I know this isn't like primary colors and doesn't have all the hash marks and everything, but I actually find that it's best for kids to learn with a clock like this so that they can do the guesstimates, because when they're out in the real world, the clocks that they're looking at aren't going to be, you know, have all those hash marks always. So I thought this would be a good one for them to understand, okay, hey, you know, that clock doesn't have all the hash marks, but I can estimate that it's, you know, 2:51. We do have a clock that we use when we're learning, and it does have all, this is for my math manipulatives for my kiddos, and this shows like the hash marks on it. But again, clocks realistically don't have these in real life, so I thought it'd be good to have that clock for them to look at to kind of, you know, just learn real world clock timing or time telling. So we've got that for, you know, learning though. And last but not least, I have these posters, which if you saw my homeschool haul 2 weeks ago, I think you saw these, but I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to use the neutral side and hang up the neutral side and not the primary side, but I don't know. I haven't decided. I just love that it has the flags on it still, even on the more neutral colored side. And I'm just still not sure where I'm going to put them. I think I'm going to do some rearranging in this room. Okay, so in here, I pretty much have all of our math manipulatives. I think it'll just be easier to wheel the cart over to each girl's desk, having it all over here. Originally, we had it down there in those baskets, but I feel like that's because we were doing a lot of math on the floor. Recently, the girls have been asking to do it at their desks, so I think this would be easier for me to pull out to wheel in between the girls' desks, and then I can pull all the math manipulatives out. So we have our flashcards in here, so we have essential number cards, we have our pattern blocks, we have some glue, scissors go in here, but need to find them. Oh, there's one pair. We've got tons of bookmarks that the girls have made. We've got the girls' boxes for their index cards for math. My other daughter also has phonics cards in her box along with her math stuff. Abacus, we have our toy clock that allows my oldest to figure out how to tell time. We have our construction paper in there. We need to get more. We're running low. And then also we have our letter magnets that my youngest is using to learn phonics. So that's the cart, and it is all set to go.
find myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's
kind of show you guys how I have it organized right now. Eventually, I do want to get some kind of organization system. It's not going to happen today based on our schedule, but like maybe like a bookshelf that I could put here, and then maybe, I don't know, streamline our bins. I don't know. These are bins from all over the place. Probably need to get like same size bins, but just to give you an idea of what we're working with here. So these 2 bins are like my overflow for kids or clothing that we're going to donate, but this is clothing that my oldest has grown out of, but my youngest is not quite ready for. We've got some Skillsmatic things here. My girls' joint rock collection. My craft box. So it's like glue gun, things that my kids can't really do on their own, but I can use with their craft projects with them. We got some lap tables here, an empty pencil case in case we need it. Starting at the top, we got those excess crayons that we might use a project for, those little figurines. I'm not sure if I should keep those or what we'll do with them, but I'm going to keep them for now. Additional arts and crafts, pencils, overflow, index cards that we're not using quite yet. This is all the Play-Doh toys and stuff, extra glue. So like these are excess like craft glue things that we might need. These are all coloring books. And that's our paint bucket. It's got acrylic, it's got washable, and it's got all of our paintbrushes in there. And then up here we have all of our Play-Doh, basically. And then I think I threw some art stuff in there. This is like kinetic sand and science experiments. In here I've got stickers, and there's extra craft stuff like felts and things like that. Same right there. And then down here we've got some just miscellaneous workbooks that we can always play with at a later date. Over here we've got extra pads, like coloring pads that are massive. We've got a watercolor pad notebook that's just like gonna stay right there. Keep it away from out of sight, out of mind for my kids. This little guy comes in such handy. I've got excess glue in here. I've got brad nails, googly eyes, random bits and bobs. I've got some flat stones that we can paint for art, spools and people that we can use for art. The girls' washi tape. They love washi tape. Got some this is mostly arts and crafts. We got some like felt flowers that they can glue onto stuff. We got some pipe cleaners back there. Additional pom-poms over here that we can use for crafts or for, these are my favorite. My first grader made these. They're sequence stones to get kids to narrate and tell stories. So we like to bring these out when we narrate. And they can use this and say, okay, I need a starter sentence after that. And then like their last one, they can say last. So it just helps them, and it's just a fun way for them to get into telling narration. Let's see, do we have anything in here? Oh yeah, the girls made the 3 pigs, the 3 little pigs. And both of them made a set of the characters. So we've kept those. Random nylons. I just figured we could use that for an art project. More pom-poms, more washi tape, more pom-poms, and more pipe cleaners. So this little guy stays in here. That's about as organized as that's going to get. And then we've got this big mound of air dry clay, which goes in the corner. Ah! Oh my gosh, the tower fell over. Almost. That goes right here. And then everything turned out because I put some things up that I didn't film. I love how this turned out. It's a little thinner than my cards are, but honestly, it doesn't bother me. I think it works great, and we can use this for years to come with other things. But let's get in the room and I'll show you what I changed. All right, so we have our how am I feeling, our mood, what do you call it, decal up here. I've got to put the calendar up for June, but tomorrow's June, so I'll put that up tomorrow. I've got the girls' chore chart over here that I created with my Cricut, and I got that chalkboard from the Dollar Tree. Then we've got our little pin cushion, like we can put things up here. And then let's go in here. I'm gonna turn around. Okay, so on this wall, nothing changed. It's all the same. I just cleaned up and got rid of all the art, and we'll be putting new stuff up, I'm sure, this summer. On this wall, I hung up one of those prints. I hung up both our US map, and I hung up the countries, the whole world map. I went with the neutral tone. I might flip it. I think I like the neutral tone better than the primary colors on the other side. And I also hung up our penguin poster, which I think is beautiful. And then over here, all I did was just clean up, organize, and just make it a little bit more pleasant to look at, to be honest. And then up here, I hung the clock. I love it. The girls walked in, they're like, we love the clock. So they were super excited about that. I went ahead and got rid of any markers that were dry. I sharpened, well, I haven't sharpened those. I need to do that. And then I added in, I had a brand new pack of fat markers. I probably need to get some more skinny ones. We have these twistable crayons that one of our friends gave us. I'm just keeping it in the package for now. I used my daughter's old pencil case to put in crayons, because we're going to just share crayons. We've got the normal colors up top, and then we've got the skin color ones down below. So I love how that came out. So this is just going to be their little arts and crafts area. And then their paint trays underneath. And then I just cleaned up and cleared out their desks. Nothing crazy over here. I've got to figure out what I want to do with all of those all about spelling posters. And then up here, I added the alphabet hanging. It's like a linen poster. I love it. I think it's beautiful. And so I really like that, so that they're sitting at their desk, they can look up and see what the alphabet is. Okay, and then for the closet, I need to figure out an organization solution. So all I did at this moment was organize all of the boxes, which I went through with you guys, and just got it cleaned up and got rid of some stuff, replenished some things, and I've just got to get like a bookcase or something for in there. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but once I do, I'll let you guys know what I do. Okay, guys, so that's it. I feel like that it doesn't look that different, but it took me forever. And I have a full trash bag full of trash and things that we got rid of or donated. I've got even more than that, honestly. So I don't know why it doesn't look different. Well, as different, I guess, is the better way to say it. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions about what I did, where I got things, put them down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Oh my baby, got me staring at you. So I'm crazy. Won't you bend that back for me? We won't stop. Got your feet both locked. You get to fly with me. I can take you down for a ride. I take you